Hey, well, it's the Saturday night there, 13th of June. Just finished watching the Cotto Clottey fight, and well, I was right on the who was going to win the fight, but it went all the way to the distance. And if you notice in my video, I thought it would go to a decision, but I never really pick decisions. Very rarely do I do. So I said Cotto would win by knockout. Yeah, I was off by the knockout part. But Cotto did win the fight, so I'm giving myself 3/4 credit for that one. He didn't lose. In round one, there was lots of feeling out, tons of jabs, body shots, everything looked great. Near the end of the round, Clottey overreached on the left. Cotto caught him with a left hook, and he went down. It was a 10-8 round for Cotto. There was like 5 seconds left in the round. Round two, Clottey was trying his uppercuts. He wasn't landing a whole lot of them. Cotto was landing some monster jabs in that round. But outboxing, hitting cleaner shots and everything was Clottey. It was a very close round, but I scored that 9-10 for Clottey. The third round, massive accidental headbutt. And if you recall in my previous video that I did, I said Clottey sometimes uses his head as an extra fist, and people slammed me and they were like, no, he didn't headbutt Judy, he didn't do this, he never did that with Collazo, not Collazo, but Corrales or any of that. And then all of a sudden, what a shock, headbutts never happen in Clottey fights. Well, it was a headbutt. They ruled it accidental. Fourth round, obviously Cotto's dealing with a bad cut there. Did pretty good in the round though. Went back and forth. Gave the round to Cotto. Fifth round, they kind of got tangled in the corner. Big brouhaha came out of this. And Cotto was just kind of trying to shrug him off, I should say. And Clottey went down like a sack of bricks. Looked like he almost got body slammed. And twisted his knee. Didn't do him too good there. But overall, I think Clottey was winning that round. I couldn't tell. As it got near the end, my thing got cut out, and I had to get back in and see the fight some more. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it kept going blank on me. Sixth round was a big round for Cotto. Landing a lot of body shots, going to the body, going to the head, uppercuts, straight rights. He had Clottey in the corner for easily over a minute and a half. I had that at 10-8 round for Cotto because he dominated that round huge, and it actually looked like Clottey might almost have been hurt in that round. Round 7, big uppercut by Clottey. I mean, he was landing. It went back and forth. Clottey's landing a lot of rights because Cotto can't see out of hardly see out of his left eye because the cut was huge, and that fight could have been stopped in pretty much any round after the fourth round. They could have stopped the fight on cuts. But in that seventh round, I gave that to Clottey. It was a 10-9 round. Round 8, you can tell this is the beginning of a war. I mean, it's Clottey's landing his right hand at will. Cotto's starting to outbox him a little bit in certain, he would land a lot. Cotto working that head and body and everything, and I gave that round to Cotto. Round 9, a lot of back and forth, very close round. Clottey definitely had the first half of the round, but Cotto had the second half of the round. Man, that cut is bad, So I gave that a 10-10 round. I had that as a draw. Round 10, again, going back and forth. Clottey actually seems to be tiring in this one. It was kind of leaning more toward Clottey in this, but Cotto landed a big left at the end of the round. It was the best punch of the round and everything like that. And with a round that, is, so I gave it 10-9 to Cotto. 11th round, Clottey's no longer really throwing punches. I mean, he is, but he isn't. Cotto's landing left hooks, hitting. So I had that 10-9 for Cotto. 12th round, Clottey's inactive. Cotto's hitting his uppercuts. He accidentally hit him in the back of the head, but hey, if you're going to hold on to the dude's arm, he was holding on Cotto's right arm, and when he threw that hook, it caught Clottey in the back of his head. Clottey turned his back, and you're supposed to protect yourself at all times. Never turn your back on your opponent. That kind of thing. A lot of hooks are landing from Cotto. He's outworking Clottey. At one point, he threw like 7 punches before Clottey threw any back, left-right combos, and I had Cotto winning the final round, which was big because Clottey really needed that round to pull it out, and it didn't happen. So yeah, you'll have that. Anyway, I had Cotto winning by decision. I'm not doing the math to add up all the all the stuff. I think it was like a 115 to 112 is what I had Cotto winning by. Or it might have been bigger than that because I did give a 10-8 round in there for Cotto. Oh, didn't want to wake up the wife if you're wondering why I have headphones on. But that's what we got. All right, this is Bigragu. I'm out.